Hey guys, this is Richie and this is Yo-Yoing Podcast. This week in Yo-Yoing Podcast I'm going to show you two different kinds of binds. Now a bind is when you have an unresponsive yo-yo, which means the yo-yo doesn't come back up to your hand when you pull it. Bind, at the end of your trick you use a bind to get the yo-yo back up to your hand. So I'll show you a normal bind first. So the yo-yo doesn't come up easily to your hand, so you do that. So that's a normal bind. But this week I'm going to show you two different kinds of binds that are a little more difficult but make your trick look a little cooler when you end it. So the two binds I'm going to show you are called the around the arm bind and the slack bind. So first off, the around the arm bind. Now how you do the around the arm bind, it's pretty simple actually. It gets you gotta get used to, gotta get the hang of it, but you'll get that through repetition. So what you do pretty much is you throw the yo-yo out to the side like you're doing a trapeze, but you go around your elbow, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like. Go around your elbow, and then from there you're going to want to get it into a trapeze around your elbow like that, and then you're going to come off the trapeze holding this string, let it go back around your elbow, and let it hit the top string. So once you get it here, and you come off, go back around your arm, and hit the top string, okay? Ooh. So, it takes a while, like I said, to get used to hitting it. If you're off to the right or left, try lining up the string on your elbow with the string that's the yo-yo's on. Try to keep it as close as you can. And what should happen is when you hit the top of the string, if your yo-yo is responsive enough, it should bind up and come back to your hand, like I showed you earlier. So I've used yo-yos that don't do that. They're too unresponsive and they just drop, so you'll have to see if it works for your yo-yo. So the second kind of bind I want to show you is called a slack bind, and it looks like this. So how you do the slack bind is actually pretty simple, just like the around the arm bind. What you're going to do is you're going to throw the yo-yo out to the side, and you're going to throw the string onto your other arm, the slack of the string. So it kind of looks like this. Like that. You're going to throw the string onto the other arm. The next part you need to know is you got to get the yo-yo high enough over your arms so you can land it on the string once the string's underneath it. So work on getting it there and work on getting the yo-yo up, so like this. So the yo-yo's up, so the string's there. So once you're there, all you got to do is land the yo-yo on the string, and it should bind up if you got enough string underneath it. What helps is to pull up on the string while the yo-yo just first hits the other string. Kinda wraps it up a lot better. So that's a tip if it's just falling through every time. Thank you for watching this week's Yo-Yoing Podcast. Come back next week and I'll show you another yo-yo tutorial. See ya.